Having a good relationship with the insurance broker is absolutely vital for our operations. I'm the general counsel, so my job is to make sure Ohel is protected. I can't do that unless I have the team at Gallagher helping me do my job.
Insurance is such a crucial part of our business, and because we are in a very interesting industry. We serve the developmentally disabled population, we serve domestic violence, we serve the elderly.
Gallagher's been working with Ohel for over 20 years. It started back with a gentleman named Bruce Tyndall and Andrew Marks.
My mentor, a gentleman named Andy Marks, had gotten a call from Mel Zachter. He said maybe we should talk to Ohel, and that was about 22 years ago that we became the broker.
Bruce Tyndall and his colleagues had worked in nonprofits for a long time. We were lucky enough to have them join our organization about 12 years ago, and that relationship with Ohel continued due to Bruce's commitment to serving nonprofits, but also the clear link between Gallagher and our desire to work with and support nonprofits.
It's a big, big company. We're the third largest insurance broker in the world. We're the #1 insurance broker in my niche of nonprofit human services. The beauty of this company is it's a massive company that's basically a family business.
It actually all stemmed from a fire on the south side of Chicago about 70 years ago when nearly 100 students and teachers perished. My grandfather at the time and his brother set out to try and ensure that didn't happen in schools again. We've grown as an organization over the years, and today, I think the latest stat is we have over 24,000 partnerships with nonprofits across the globe.
And their family help us take care of the family at Ohel.
They work with a lot of nonprofits, and they bring that knowledge and that experience to the service that they provide to us.
I think the biggest thing that they have that others don't is the empathy.
So when I look at Ohel, it's just part of giving back because we've been so fortunate as a family and also been in need of those services at times as well.
A few years back, my son that lived in New Jersey, he was married, and a traumatic event happened to his spouse. I was at the golf outing at Ohel. I was on the 8th hole, and I had to turn around and go back and leave. That night when I got home to my house in New Jersey, David Mandel called me. And he said, "Howard told me about your son and what happened." And I said, "Yes, well, she's getting help that she needs." He said, "I didn't call you about her. Who's helping your son?" And I said, "What? Who's helping your son? He's going through this also." And they hooked up one of the top people in New Jersey to deal with that. And he didn't have to do that. That was incredible. I will never, ever forget that. And that's why, again, I love this organization. They're involved in their community, involved in the people that they take care of, and they'll do anything to help people.
The Gallagher Way was written by my great uncle in 1984, and it was really simply about cementing what we wanted to be as an organization as we continue to scale. There's 100 grammatical mistakes in there, but it's perfect in our mind because it gets to the core of who we want to be as an organization, and it lines up beautifully with Ohel.
Working with Gallagher as partners, running towards problems, not away from problems. That's the kind of dedication, commitment, problem solving that they bring to the table. They're incredible partners to work with.
We recognize that insurance is important, but the work that Ohel does is incredibly critical to the community. For us to be recognized, even though we know we're playing just a very small part in the overall success of Ohel, means a lot to us because it means that someone's noticing that we care. And when you look at an organization like Ohel, it's pretty humbling to have them reach out and say, "We'd like to honor you."